Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I am going to be showing you my January flip through of my HOBONICHI TECHO cousin. It is the first year that I have used this journal, so I'm very excited to show you how I've been using it. There is a bit of shadowing because it is evening here. I've got two sick toddlers, so they're not going to kindy, which means I can't go to work, which means I'm filming at night instead of in the natural light, so please forgive me for that. I have made myself a beautiful cup of herbal tea. It's actually a red fruits and aroma berry, so it's got hibiscus and strawberry and smells so good, but the color is just divine. So let's get to it and I'll show you how I have been using my HOBONICHI for the first month. So starting off in the monthly, I can find it. So this is how my January month turned out. This is my dump all page. So I put any appointments or events, birthdays, public holidays, any important notes in here. I don't care how messy this page gets, it's just somewhere for me to cross check with my phone and just double check what's going on. Sorry, my phone just did something weird then, so I was just checking it was still recording. We'll head on over to my weekly pages now. So this is my first weekly page. I did start in December, being that this is the first day of January. I do like to just do the whole week that includes the first day of January in my new planner, being that it is essentially the beginning of the year. So I just ditched my other planner and started in this planner that week. I also had no work this week, being it was in between Christmas and New Year's, so this does look a lot different to what I have ended up doing, as in there is no work in here. But pretty much what I've done is I've got my running to-do list down the side here. I'm tracking my Instagram, YouTube, Patreon and Etsy numbers on the side there. I've never done a tracker like that before, so I just thought it was kind of fun to see any growth, or maybe, you know, see with Patreon if I've lost some Patreons, maybe why, what was a theme that people didn't agree with. I'm also tracking my incoming mail and outgoing mail as well. I don't do anything pretty much after 9:30. I'm generally in bed by 8:30 these days with very young children, so I don't need this section down here at all. This was the second week of January, and this is the first week that I went back to work. So I started colour blocking. I do work 3 jobs, so I've got 3 colours here. My third job is my Etsy shop, and it is a little bit hard to track, so I will be switching that up because it is hard to block out for my Etsy shop, because it really depends on any other appointments I've got those days, or when orders come in, when my stock comes in, etc. So, and also it comes down to lighting. If it's a really overcast day, the photos just come out so dark and I just don't want to upload. So this looked similar, as in I didn't change too much, I just added in my work with the colour blocking that week. And this is the third week, and I've started doing a couple of different things. I got an idea for tracking my Beck's Vintage Post work from Helen of the Coffee Monsters Co, and I'm just doing a little graph instead of trying to set out time for myself. Tuesday afternoons you will generally see some time blocked there because I do have a bit of time. I'm definitely home to do that, but other than that I'm just kind of tracking it down here. And I just started decorating in this corner here because obviously we don't get mail on the weekends, and I've just used some stickers from Papershire here, And this is the 4th week in my Hobonichi, so I've just moved the sidebar around a little bit. I've put work up a little bit higher. It's easier to see, keep me more accountable for what is going on. And this one is the last week in the journal. So I've started wearing my Fitbit again too. So I've added another tracker in here, and this is my step tracker as well. And it was Australia Day this day, so I don't generally celebrate Australia Day, but I did get some samples of cute washi from my work, so I did just put in some eucalyptus stickers and some of that washi. So that is my first month in the weeklies. Now let's head on over to my dailies, and I did start out with a goals page because I wasn't really too sure what to put on this blank page that you get at the beginning of every month. It's like a cover page, I suppose. So I just decided to put some goals for January and potentially for the rest of the year, and I'll kind of try to update them every other month. And I've just decorated and put in some writing. I don't feel like I need to do a lot of writing, but it really does depend on the day and what happened. So this was New Year's Day, and I just had some friends over that I haven't seen, oh gosh, in over a year and a half due to COVID, and it was just really nice. So I just made that nice and big, and I used some new Happy Planner stickers I got from work as well. And this was a big journal day because we had a big adventure, and I got my watercolors out to test in here, and I loved it, so you'll see a lot of that. But yeah, we got gelato that day, and I love gelato, so I put that a little doodle down there. This speaks for itself. If I don't write in there for a day, or if I only write a little bit, I'm fine with that. That just explains the whole day. So we'll move on because that's not very nice. Same with this one. I had a lot planned for that day, but it just didn't go ahead, so cancelled that. But I did get some January Patreon stuff sorted, so I did use some of the washi tape and the stickers. This is my own sticker, so I did want to put in a little memento of what I used in my mail art, and what my envelope, instead of putting in a whole card and bulking this up, I'll put in a little sticker. So I also just popped that over on this side as well, just to bring a bit of colour across and kind of try to keep it nice and cohesive. So I've used some stuff I got in the mail from my lovely friend Louise, and I did some more watercolours there. Watercolours of our dinner, some Kiki K stickers. This is a beer can label, and some more watercolours. This has just got a bit of everything on it. That shine to that pen, I love that pen. And this was my younger son's first birthday, so I just used some wrapping paper and some of the tissue paper and just made some little notes about the day. And little watercolour of my son, my eldest son, patting a kangaroo because we went to the wildlife sanctuary that day. And this was another fun spread. You can see the shine from the pens there. A bit of watercolour, a bit of new washi, new stickers, and it's just some collage with some handmade paper and some vintage papers up here. And this one was my mum's 60th birthday, and I got this beautiful, beautiful package in the mail from Louise, and it was perfect because it was a pink theme, and I used pink tissue paper, which I maybe ripped off a bit after I gave Mum the present to include in my journal. And she had these vintage stamps on the front of the package, and this one says celebrate, so I maybe ripped the package apart a little bit, but these were just perfect. So I used Louise's mail for the whole of this spread, and yeah, I just really enjoy how this turned out with the pops of the big pink and just the soft muted pink and the like the khaki kind of colour, olive colour. This is an example where I didn't have much to write that day. So what I did is I just took a bit of Japanese letter paper, and they fit perfectly in the Hobonichi. And yeah, I just stuck that down and wrote on top of the letter paper. So this whole thing is a sheet, and I don't know, it just kind of brought in a bigger line and didn't put so much pressure on me to fill it up. And then I was doodling, just trying to copy these watercolors over here, and it was just a total coincidence, but we ended up saving a rainbow lorikeet that day that had been hit by a car, and we took it down to the wildlife hospital. So I already had a rainbow spread, and it was just perfect. So I doodled a little rainbow lorikeet, and I think this is my favorite spread of the month, just the bright colors. So not me usually, but I really like it. Some examples of just not much to say, or some lists. I started tracking my food. This is another like little Japanese letter paper or memo paper. So there was some big news. My youngest son was walking, so I wanted to just make that pop on there. And then this is some mail I got from the Salvage Patreon, so I just popped that in there. And this washi I got at work that day, so sometimes it's just a whole pile of random stuff that happens. And yeah, not much going on there either. This is just an idea. I had the idea of I need to make the kids' lunch boxes on the days that we're home, because it just is a, I was going to say naughty word then, but it is just a fight to try to get them to eat what I want them to eat otherwise. So I just wrote down some ideas and I drew their little lunch box. And then I bought Luca a toy from the wildlife sanctuary that day, and we maybe got a sneaky McDonald's. So I just made some little fun notes in little scrapbook style there. This is an example of a spread that just doesn't go. I did like backdate this one, and like I said, I'm not a big Australia Day celebrator, so I didn't really know what direction I wanted to go in, but I found some like random stickers that said lamb and like looks like a rosemary sprig and a yellow bird, and I just kind of slapped some stuff down. And this, I got some fun mail this day, so this was from one pen pal and this was from another, and it's okay that it doesn't always match sometimes. And then this is another spread. These are actually two different packages I got. This one is done by the stuff I got in my subscription box from Our Atelier. There is a unboxing video of that on my channel as well. And this one was the unboxing of my order from Smeda Paper in Malaysia. And even though they're two different things, I just kind of like how the browns drag across in this kind of creamy paper. And this is the last spread of January, but I've just once again made a little list of some ideas and journaled about the day. We had a big day that day. We took the kids to the beach, and then it was my brother's 30th birthday, and January was hectic. And then this is just some more journaling I did, and I just used some more things from my Our Atelier subscription box, and these stickers were from my Smeda Paper order as well. So that is it for my January flip through. My journal is a bit chunkier already than what I had anticipated. I was trying not to add too much stuff to it, but that is easier said than done sometimes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit late being that it's mid-February now, but if you did like it, give it a thumbs up, or subscribe, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.